Organizational or corporate culture began to take hold among executives and change practitioners beginning in about the 1980s. Since that time, interest in cultural assessment and change has blossomed. Culture can refer to a wide variety of behaviors, actions, meanings, and symbols in organizations, including the following: how organization members speak to one another and using what terms, who communicates to whom on what topics using what media, dress or style of office decor. Some organizations have explicit rules for who's permitted to what size office, with what furniture style, or even with what model phone or cell phone that they're authorized. What stories from the past resonate with organizational members to recall lessons and learnings from a positive or negative event? These are formal and informal gatherings, like rituals, recurring events in which standard scripts seem to be followed. Organizations have espoused values, those that they explicitly articulate, and hidden underlying values, those that guide decision making about which organizational members are usually less conscious. Including what information is needed before a decision is made, who is consulted, whether opinions are freely offered, who makes the final decision, and how it's communicated. Elements of culture can be visible, such as styles of dress, office spaces, and language choice, and they can also be invisible or hidden, such as the organization's values, ethical beliefs, and preferences. The more deeply held the belief and the more tactic the assumption, often the more difficult it is to change. Cultural interventions often complement other types of interventions rather than being undertaken in isolation. Many organizations conduct a regular restructuring, giving employees new titles or job descriptions. These structural changes often fail to achieve their desired outcome, which frequently occur when organizations alter the structure without considering larger implications. However, there are many times when organizational design needs to be addressed. Such challenges can be addressed when a design perspective as opposed to restructuring is taken. The purpose of a design effort is to develop consistency between the organization's strategy, goals, and structure. Organizational design is a decision process to bring about a coherence between the goals or purposes for which the organization exists, the patterns of division of labor and interconnect coordination, and the people who do the work. This implies that organizations must be clear about strategy, customers, and the processes by which organizations deliver value to customers. An organization's structure tends to refer to the ways in which boxes are drawn on the organization chart, whereas design refers not only to the structure, but also other elements that support that structure. Design has several components, all of which must be in alignment and must support one another to produce a capable, effective organization. This includes assessing the current organizational structure, assessing the organization's strategy, and outlining objectives for a new design. An organizational design can be disruptive. Gaining feedback from a large group of stakeholders on the criteria for a new design can help to assess the prospects for successful transition. Developing alternative scenarios and considering not only alternative structures, but how the structure will affect process, reward systems, metrics, people selection, and skill development. This involves communicating plans to employees and helping them through a transition. Components of this review include evaluating results, measuring outcomes, and making adaptations.